My family used my savings to fund my sister's $5K ring and a lavish party without me. Hello, Reddit. I've been a silent observer here for years, but now I'm ready to share my story. This saga unfolded over the past year, and it's a roller coaster, so hold on tight. First, a bit about myself. I'm 31, male, and I work in medical device sales, pulling in about $170,000 annually. I've been in sales for nearly 8 years, starting right after college and climbing the ladder through 3 companies. I live in a comfortable 2-bedroom apartment in the city, drive a dependable Honda Accord, and I've always been the financially stable one in my family. Not to brag, but to set the context, as money plays a huge role in this tale. My family includes my parents, Gregory and Evelyn, both 58, and my sister, Marissa, 29. My parents run a small landscaping business called Green Dreams Landscaping, which barely stays afloat most months. They started it 15 years ago after Dad lost his factory job, and it's been a constant struggle. Mom handles the bookkeeping and works part-time at a local library for health insurance. Marissa, meanwhile, has been chasing a career as a social media influencer with little success. Think 200 Instagram followers and dreams of becoming a lifestyle guru. She dropped out of community college after 1 semester to focus on her brand and has since hopped between part-time retail jobs, often quitting because they didn't align with her vision. Enter my friend Silas, a no-nonsense Chicagoan who works with me in sales. At 62, always in crisp shirts, he cuts through nonsense like a knife. For years, he's warned me that my family takes advantage of me, but I brushed it off. Family's family, right? Wrong. Silas grew up in a tough neighborhood, raised by his grandmother after his parents died in a car accident when he was 12. She taught him that love and money don't mix, and he'd always say family who only call when they need cash aren't true family. I thought he was just jaded from his rough upbringing, but I should have listened. For 6 years, since I started earning well, my family treated me like their personal bank. It began with small requests, car repairs, partial rent, but it escalated fast. Looking back, they trained me to be their financial safety net. Marissa was the worst. With no steady job, she constantly needed money for her brand. Camera gear, designer clothes for photo shoots, you name it. Her requests followed a pattern. Hey, big brother, can you cover my car payment? Just this once, I swear. $480. I had an ER visit and insurance didn't cover it. I'm freaking out. $750. Rent's due tomorrow and I'm short. The landlord's threatening eviction. $900. I need new equipment for content creation. This could be my big break. $1,200. My transmission died. The mechanic says it's this much to fix. $1,400. I paid every time thinking that's what family does. Marissa made every request sound dire, crying about stress and sleepless nights, promising to repay me once her next sponsored post or YouTube monetization came through. Spoiler, those never happened because her content was awful. But I kept supporting her dreams. My parents were subtler but no better. Dad would text, business is slow, can you help with the mortgage? Mom would call about unexpected bills. A broken water heater, new truck tires, a surprise tax bill. I sent money without question, believing I was helping them through tough times. Silas would shake his head. You're not helping them, you're enabling them. When was the last time they checked on you? I couldn't remember a call that wasn't about money. Every conversation turned into a request within minutes. Marissa's pattern was clear. She'd post on social media about wanting expensive items, designer bags, camera gear, luxury vacations, then hit me with an emergency for the exact amount. Days later, she'd post with the item, claiming she got a deal, found it secondhand, or someone gifted it. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, not wanting to believe she was lying. Silas would joke, bet Marissa's car breaks down for the exact cost of those designer shoes she's been posting about. He was usually right. They had me conditioned, ring the emergency bell and I'd send cash. Last Christmas, I went big, spending $3,000 on gifts after a major deal at work. I got Dad an $850 professional chainsaw for the business, Mom a $450 KitchenAid mixer she'd wanted, and Marissa $1,100 Louboutin heels she'd raved about. Silas thought I was nuts. You're buying $1,000 shoes for someone who never says thank you. She'll just post them on Instagram and forget them. I wanted to show I cared, hoping Marissa would appreciate my support. That generosity backfired spectacularly. On December 18, I closed a massive hospital network deal, earning a $25,000 commission when Mom texted the family group chat. Hi everyone, Christmas plans changed. Keeping it small this year, just immediate family. Hope you understand. It didn't add up. Christmas was always just us four, maybe with a cousin or two. Mom's message was vague, and she's usually a Christmas planning machine, calling everyone months in advance. I called her from work. What's small mean? It's always just us. She hesitated, then said, we just want it low-key, sweetie, nothing fancy. I offered to cover groceries or decorations, but she brushed me off. No, we're fine. Gotta go, Dad needs help. She hung up abruptly, which was unlike her. I called Sila's. Something's off about Christmas, they're being vague. He asked, when did they last include you in planning, not just paying? I couldn't recall. They always said, don't worry, we've got it covered. Sila's warned, they're planning something without you. Keep your eyes open and don't send money till you know what's up. 2 days later, Marissa texted, car repairs again. Mechanic says $1,300 for transmission. I'm broke and can't get to work. So stressed. I sent the money, not questioning why her car needed another $1,300 fix after $900 2 months earlier. Then Dad texted, business equipment broke, need $800 for repairs to keep working through Christmas. I sent that too, not asking what broke or why it cost so much. I was funding my own exclusion. Christmas Eve, I was alone in my apartment, making the best of it with Italian takeout and Netflix. At 8 p.m., my phone buzzed with Marissa's Instagram story. I almost ignored it, but clicked anyway. My stomach sank. It wasn't a low-key gathering at my parents' house. It was a lavish event. Professional string lights, elegant centerpieces, cloth tablecloths, a catered spread with chafing dishes, and a bartender in a tux mixing drinks. At least 50 people were there, cars lined the street, strangers mingled in the yard. Then Marissa's next story showed her flashing a diamond ring. OMG, Dorian proposed. Look at this stunning ring he saved for months. Dorian, her boyfriend of 8 months, works part-time at a vape shop, lives in his mom's basement, and borrowed gas money from me last month. No way he afforded that ring. The final blow, a group video of everyone toasting with champagne glasses, Marissa saying, best Christmas ever with the people who matter most. I saw cousins, aunts, uncles, neighbors, even old high school friends I'd introduced to the family. Everyone but me. Sila's called, you see that Instagram nonsense? That ring's at least $3,000. Where's a vape shop guy getting that? And that party? That's professional event planning, not a family potluck. I added up Marissa's recent requests. $1,300, $750, $900, $450, $3,400 total. She'd used my money to fund her ring and the party I wasn't invited to. Sila said, get mad, this is war, screenshot everything before she deletes it. I spent hours capturing every post, Marissa's stories, others' photos of the decor, food, ring, and happy toasts. My cousin Rowan posted, nothing beats family Christmas traditions, so grateful for this epic party. My aunt shared the dessert table. Evelyn and Gregory outdid themselves. Mom's Facebook post was the worst. A group photo of 30 people around the tree captioned, blessed to have such amazing family and friends, best Christmas ever. I wasn't in it or mentioned. December 26, 10:30 a.m., Dad texted, hope you had a good Christmas. Can you help with January's mortgage? Need $4,000. The audacity floored me. They'd used my money for a party and ring, flaunted it online, and now wanted more like nothing happened. I sent the text to Sila's. You're not gonna believe this. He replied, they think you're clueless, they'll keep taking forever if you let them. I called him. They just asked for $4,000, he laughed darkly. They spent so much on that party they're broke, and they think you'll keep paying because you always do. Sila's asked how much I'd given them total. I'd tracked it for taxes. Over 6 years, $73,847. You could have bought a house down payment or a luxury car, he said. They didn't just exclude you, they planned a lavish party, invited everyone you know, and posted it to rub it in. This was deliberate. I asked, why would they do this? He replied, to show you're good enough to fund them but not to be included. They see you as a resource, not family. Sila's had done his homework. He found public records showing my parents transferred majority ownership of their business to Marissa 3 weeks earlier. She's never mowed a lawn, but now owns a 15-year-old business with clients and equipment, he said. They're claiming poverty to you while building her equity. He also found Dorian's Instagram story bragging about the ring, tagged to a jewelry store. Sila's called the store, pretending to shop for a similar ring. It cost $4,600 plus tax, about $5,000, matching Marissa's emergencies. Plus, Dorian had unpaid child support warrants, owing his ex $7,000. My parents had also taken a $60,000 second mortgage, claiming it was for business expansion, but their revenue hadn't grown. "They're not just using you," Silas said. "They're planning to cut you off once they don't need you." We launched Operation Reality Check. I compiled every payment I'd sent them, $73,847, into a spreadsheet with dates, amounts, their stated reasons, and what they actually bought, cross-referenced with social media. Silas helped me research fraud and theft by deception laws in our state, which could apply to their pattern of lies. Instead of suing, we planned public consequences. Step 1. I canceled all recurring payments. $200 for their mortgage, $180 for Marissa's car insurance, $95 for Dad's phone, $150 for Mom's credit card, and more. Step 2. I wrote a detailed report of their lies backed by screenshots of their posts. Step 3. Silas and I built a professional website, The Truth About Financial Abuse, laying out the timeline, business transfers, the mortgage, the ring scam, the party exclusion, texts, bank records, and screenshots. Step 4. We set a trap. Sila's girlfriend works at a local TV station doing a New Year, New Beginnings series on successful families. We pitched a story about Marissa's entrepreneurial success and her family's support. Marissa, craving fame, jumped at the chance to be interviewed about her business and engagement. On January 8, Marissa's interview aired. She gushed about family values, her business, and Dorian's hard-earned ring, saying, "My brother's been so supportive. Family's everything." By 11:30 a.m., we posted our website link in the comments. "Here's the real story of this family's values." The response was explosive. Within hours, people saw the evidence of their deceit, contrasting Marissa's claims. We also tipped off Dorian's ex about the ring, noting his child support debts. Marissa's dream of fame became her undoing. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories. Get more experiences.